A very well educated person asked me recently what an engram was. And I would like to note, first of all, that one of the ways to tell an intelligent person is they ask what they don't know, because we always have more to learn. Anyway, they asked me what an engram was, and I looked it up for a refresher to make sure I was explaining it correctly. And basically, an engram is just a pattern that exists in the brain. The concept's been around for 120-ish years, formally documented. The concept's been around a lot longer than that in older texts, but for modern science and psychology. And an example of an engram would be commenting to a 2-year-old that what big feet they have, right? And we're marveling at how much bigger their feet are in proportion, and it's all wonderful to us because they're a baby, but they develop a self-consciousness around their feet being large as they get older. Okay, that's one of the potential, maybe less pleasant consequences tied to that pattern forming, right? So engrams can form positive thought processes or negative, and those processes can be positive and negative according to what the context, the current and ever-evolving context is, what the societal norms that the person's exposed to, what people in authority positions, teachers, bosses, what their opinions are on that pattern that a person believes is true. And that's part of what NLP does, neuro-lingual programming. It works with those patterns, okay? So when I was a little girl, from very early age, people commented on my ears, which by the way were not much smaller than they are now. My head just grew into them. Kind of the same with my feet. My feet were pretty big by the time I was graduating grade school. I was almost in, I guess I was in adult women's shoes right when I was graduating grade school. So, but then thankfully my feet didn't grow a whole lot after that. Now I have fairy ears. People pay to put artificial modifications on their ears to make them look like they have sticky outy pointy ears like mine. Mine don't come with their own rhinestones on this plane, but that's okay. I have dancer's feet. I have runner's feet. They're not that dang big. They're pretty proportional to my body because I grew into them. It's really, really important that you love what you have. And the thing is, when you love what you have, before you know it, the world around you is going to start reflecting to you that those things are gifts, not curses. Have a great day.